Okay, so it's been a little bit since I've made a Fallout 5 video, but today I thought it would be the right time to pretty much make another Fallout 5 video, considering the fact that we haven't really had any more Fallout 76 news coming out, and there's not going to be a lot more content that's going to be coming out for that game due to the delays and all of this stuff. But today I'm going to be talking about a Fallout 5 topic that I think is pretty much something that I think a lot of people are also thinking on their mind as well, but it is the fact on why I think Fallout 5 won't be coming out for a while, and why we won't see it for a while, and I'll give my, obviously, estimate date on when I think that will actually be coming out. But yeah, the thing is, Fallout 5 is definitely in a line of Bethesda games on what's going to be coming out. For those of you who don't know, Bethesda have already announced Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6, and a lot of people are just flat out saying, okay, so Fallout 5 is going to come after those two games. I kind of disagree with it. I don't think that's really what's going to happen, and I think if we look at it the way that, let's just say, the new PS4, PS5 and Xbox 2 come out in 2020, let's just say Starfield comes out in 2021, and the Elder Scrolls maybe 2022. You got those two games that will be potentially coming out. Then a lot of people would just be like, okay, so then Fallout 5 would estimately, come out maybe in 2025, 2026. You got to also think on the fact that Bethesda want to expand this massive world for Starfield if it does go right. If Starfield is a success and it's a really good game, they're obviously going to want to make a sequel for that. So once they're done with the Elder Scrolls 6, instead of Bethesda actually going straight to Fallout 5, I think they're going to go straight to Starfield 2 and potentially work on something there. It obviously makes the logical reason because they're obviously going to want to build up a new game franchise, and yeah, I just think that with all the bad stuff that's come around with Fallout 76, will it be saved or will it be not, is still a massive question that a lot of people are going to be asking when the Wastelanders DLC does come out. I don't think Fallout is really going to be Bethesda's main priority for the next 5 to 10 years. What I think will happen is, obviously, as I just said, I think Starfield will be a 2021 early release day, and the Elder Scrolls may be a end of the year 2022 release day. And then, yeah, what I think will potentially happen is I think we'll see a Starfield sequel somewhat between maybe late 2025 or early 2026. And once that comes out, potentially a Fallout sequel to Fallout 76, Fallout 5. And that will potentially come out in, obviously, maybe 2027 to 2028. So at the time of making this video, it's pretty much a solid 7 to 10 years away, in my opinion. Obviously, a lot can change in that time. Bethesda could all of a sudden upgrade heaps of staff. And by the, let's just say, for example, Bethesda might have 300 staff at the time of making this video who work frequently on their games. Who knows, potentially by then they might have 600 to 1,000, which obviously means the games would most likely be coming out a lot more faster. But to be honest, we all thought that was going to be the case with Fallout 76. We thought, oh, because Bethesda had pretty much doubled their employee count since Fallout 4, the game is obviously going to be still quite big and is coming out quite a bit faster. But obviously, just seeing from Fallout 76 and how long it's taken to make the DLC, and when it does come out, it'll be pretty much 4 years since Fallout 4 or whatever. That is still a very long time, and that's only a couple of years or so that was pretty much after Fallout 4 was made and all of this stuff. So, and pretty much, yeah, it's never going, the time that it actually gets to being as big as Fallout 4, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but yeah, pretty much, it's taking them so long to make what was not a very good game, and I just don't know if the theory of having heaps more employees really does speed up the game. I mean, it sounds like it would, but in Bethesda's case, it really didn't for Fallout 76, and yeah, I don't really know. I think that, judging from that, the schedule for the next 10 years of Bethesda Game Studios games will pretty much be the same of a 2 to 4 year gap for each game. Obviously, you look at the Fallout 3 was 2008. The Elder Scrolls 5 was 2011, Fallout 4 was 2015, Fallout 76 was 2018, and I presume Starfield will be 2021. It's usually a 3 to 4 year gap, and that's just how I believe the tradition is pretty much going to be happening from now. So pretty much if you do the math, you're going to have 3 more games after this that I think that, you know, the Elder Scrolls 6 is actually going to be maybe only 1 year after Starfield, just based on the fact that I think they've been working on those 2 games for quite a while now. That's just what I would presume. Again, it's going to be so long until we actually know when the games are coming out, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see. For all we know, Starfield could actually be coming out in 2020, but I still think it's going to be at least a 7 to 10 year gap pretty much until we see another Fallout game, which will most likely be called Fallout 5. Also, just based on the fact that I don't think Bethesda are going to be giving away the license to another game studio to make a Fallout game anytime soon. Obviously, Bethesda really have no intentions of doing that. The only way I see that actually happening is because obviously Xbox now own the Outer Worlds, and the people who make the Outer Worlds are Obsidian, or now own Obsidian, sorry. And obviously, yeah, Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas, and Bethesda are really close friends with Xbox and Microsoft, so I potentially think that could actually happen. But do I think it will happen? No, I just can't see Bethesda really doing it, and yeah, I just don't really know. So as I was saying, I think it's going to be a 3 to 4 year time gap for every single game that does potentially come out, which is extremely unfortunate, obvious, but I just think that's what it's going to be. So again, that's pretty much the reason why I don't think we're going to be seeing Fallout 5 for a very long time. I'm estimating right now, at the time of this video, it would probably be 2027 maybe, but obviously so much things change. They're going to probably have double the employees when that year does come around, so you'd think that it would come out sooner, but I think the earliest would be maybe 2025. I just can't really see it being any earlier. We obviously don't know if Starfield's going to succeed or not, because obviously if it doesn't, they're probably going to want to make a Fallout game rather than a Starfield sequel, sorry. So yeah, I just don't think that's really going to happen. And yeah, at the time of making this, obviously Bethesda are spending all their time making the Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield, and there's a specific game studio that's actually doing Fallout 76 stuff, which I know isn't Bethesda's main one from remembrance. So yeah, it's going to be extremely interesting to see what happens and what what's going to happen with Fallout 5. But again, I thought I'd just make this video to pretty much show my thoughts and opinions on why I don't think we're going to be seeing it for a while, and yeah, what release date I think it's actually going to be. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and comment in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts and opinions, and when do you guys think Fallout 5 is going to come out? I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions down below. So make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.